So I was watching the Golden Globe the other day and decided that movies are pretty awesome. I mean, they get to take you away from reality into a new world for just a short period of time. But it's an escape nonetheless, and that's pretty cool. But there are some people who think that movies are kind of losing their mojo, and that really makes me sad, because I couldn't disagree more. Don't get me wrong, I like your classics like Shawshank Redemption. Great plot, great characters, good movie. Or The Breakfast Club, you know, a classic coming of age movie. And I love Ocean's 11. Truth of the matter is, I'd much rather find the classics of this era. Here are 5 movies you have to see from the past 5 years. Social Network. This film is in my top 5 of all time. I mean, the origin story of a social media app that we use every day as a film honestly doesn't sound too enticing. However, it was one of the best films of the year. It won 3 British Academy Film Awards, 3 Academy Awards, and 4 Golden Globes, including Best Screenplay, which it won in all 3 of those. It also got a positive response on Rotten Tomatoes of 96%. 96%? I don't know if it's possible to go much higher on Rotten Tomatoes. If you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend it.
I can't wait to stand over your shoulder and watch you write as a check.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
Is there anything that you need to tell me?
Your actions could have permanently destroyed everything I've been working on.
We have been working on.
Did you like being a joke? Do you want to go back to that? Mark!
Moneyball. I love playing baseball. I'm not too much of a fan of watching baseball, but sports dramas, that's where I draw the line. This is the only exception. It shows the sport in a new light, the behind the scenes, the stuff we don't get to see, which is actually really cool.
I watch the games.
Your goal shouldn't be to buy players, your goal should be to buy wins. And in order to buy wins, you need to buy runs.
Who are you?
I'm Peter Brand.
First job in baseball?
It's my first job anywhere.
Unfortunately, it was only nominated for 4 Academy Awards and 6 Golden Globes and came up short. However, it got a positive response on Rotten Tomatoes of 94%. That's the second highest on this list. Still a great movie.
What is happening in Oakland?
It defies everything we know about baseball.
Life of Pi. This isn't a great movie, but rather an amazing life experience. With world-class cinematography and stunning visual effects, this movie makes for a memorable journey through reflection and deep inner thought. A movie that in my mind is very healthy for the soul. Now on Rotten Tomatoes, this movie received a positive rating of 87%, which is the lowest on this list. Though what it lacks in driving plot, it more than makes up for with atmosphere, character development, and soundtrack. It even won a Golden Globe for Best Original Score and 4 Academy Awards. So, yeah, this is a pretty good movie. Catching Fire. You may have been disappointed with the release of The Hunger Games, as it didn't fully encompass the key critical elements that the book did. I mean, I'm sorry. Her getting the pin of the Mockingjay in a market? Oh, that burned me. That hurt my soul. Catching Fire was a true redeemer. We really got to see critical characters like Katniss, Peeta, Haymitch, and Gale really embody their characters. I can say with full confidence that that movie actually felt like I was reading the book, which doesn't happen a lot. Say what you will about The Hunger Games, Catching Fire was a true hit. With a positive rating on Rotten Tomatoes of 89%, 4 Teen Choice Awards, and 3 MTV Movie Awards, this film is a true crowd pleaser. So I highly recommend watching this if you really don't know what to watch for movie night.
Ready to work?
There she is, Captain 17! The girl on fire!
Edge of Tomorrow. This is the only movie that I was thoroughly surprised with. I watched the trailer and thought it was going to be a terrible movie, but I couldn't be more wrong. This is a plot-driven, fast-paced, visually exciting movie that will leave you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Always throwing twists at the most unpredicted times, this film will have you in constant curiosity. Most action adventure movies lack a certain depth of character development, but it compensates by having the most special effects. Though this film understands the importance of character development and gives the viewers a chance to grow with the characters. This film received a positive rating of 90% on Rotten Tomato and was given an 8 out of 10 on IMDb, which is a higher rating than Catching Fire, Iron Man 3, Frozen, American Hustle, The Great Gatsby, and even Skyfall. Its rating from IMDb has the same rating as Life of Pi, Black Swan, and Gravity. That's a pretty hefty comparison. So if you haven't checked this movie out, definitely take a look.
Come find me when you wake up!
Now, a movie to watch for in 2015 would be The Kingsmen: Secret Service. I've only seen the trailer of this movie, so it could be a complete miss. But it already has a rating on IMDb of 8.7 out of 10, which is the highest on this list.
Interested?
Oh, yes.
You are about to embark on the most dangerous job interview in the world. We're here to test you to the limit, to enhance your skills, train you for the evil out there.
Though, like I said, it's a trailer, so I could be completely wrong, and it can be a total flop.